Hello students, welcome to the module on trigonometry. In this video, we will plot different values of the wrapping functions at the multiples of pi over 6, pi over 4, and pi over 3. So what we'll do is we'll draw the unit circle. This is, of course, the point 1, 0. This is my x-axis, this is my y-axis. And we saw from the pi over 4 video, that the wrapping function of pi over 4 is the square root of 2 over 2, the square root of 2 over 2. This allows us to compute the wrapping function at other multiples of pi over 4 by symmetry. This value over here will be the wrapping function of 3 pi over 4. And we see that it has exactly the same triangle configuration as with pi over 4, except now that the x is negative. So this will be negative square root of 2 over 2, square root of 2 over 2. We can also go down to this value over here, which is the wrapping function of 5 pi over 4. And now both x and y are negative, so this will be negative root 2 over 2, negative root 2 over 2. And finally, we can go over here to 7 pi over 4, the wrapping function of 7 pi over 4. Now here the x is positive and the y is negative, so we will have the square root of 2 over 2, negative square root of 2 over 2. Those are the values of the wrapping functions at the multiples of pi over 4. Now let's consider the wrapping function of the multiples of pi over 3. We saw from the pi over 3 video that the wrapping function of pi over 3, well here the x is the smaller, so I'll have a 1/2 and then a root 3 over 2. Then I can go over here to the wrapping function of 2 pi over 3. The wrapping function of 2 pi over 3, now the x is negative, the y is positive, so I'll have a negative 1/2, positive root 3 over 2. I can go down over here to this value, and this will be the wrapping function at 4 pi over 3. Now both the x and y are negative, so this will be negative 1/2, negative root 3 over 2. And we can go over here to the wrapping function at 5 pi over 3. Now x is positive and y is negative. And finally, we can do the wrapping function at the values pi over 6. So we saw from the pi over 6 video that the wrapping function of pi over 6 is the same as the wrapping function of pi over 3 with the x and the y flipped. So I will have a root 3 over 2, 1/2. We can go over here to the wrapping function at 5 pi over 6, which will be negative root 3 over 2, 1/2. We can go over here to the wrapping function at 7 pi over 6, which is both of them negative, negative root 3 over 2, negative 1/2. And finally, we can go over here to the wrapping function of 11 pi over 6, which is positive root 3 over 2, negative 1/2. And from this configuration, we can see all sorts of symmetries. For example, we can note that if I look directly above and below this pi over 6, I see that the root 3 over 2 stay the same, and I just have a negative 1/2. So the y component is going to flip signs going from the first quadrant to the fourth quadrant. And similarly over here, the y component will change from positive to negative going from the second to the third quadrant. So with these values in STO, we'll be able to compute the trigonometric functions with ease. Thank you very much.